What's up, guys? It's your boy TPP. I'm back with that true crime talk, baby. You know what's up. Before we jump into this one, and I got a crazy one. You seen the thumbnail, the Reptile Murder Trial. I'm jumping on this one late, man, but I got some information. I found some information on it. It's pretty interesting. But before we jump into that, can you do me a huge favor? Smash the like, smash the subscribe for your boy. Help me out. Get this channel grown. Get it pumping in the algorithms. And if you did that, appreciate you. If you haven't done it already, what is going on? It's free to do. Just smash the button. All right, let's jump into it. So check it out. Check it out. Here's a little headline. Man on trial for killing girlfriend's son over theft of exotic animals. Exotic, expensive reptiles. All right. What else have we got? Two of the eyewitnesses in the bizarre case of former sheriff's deputy in Wisconsin accused of gunning down 18-year-old Rayleigh Manatee Powell over the alleged theft of exotic animals, booze, and weapons took the stand on Wednesday on the third day of the trial for the 2020 slaying. Man, that's intense. It gets crazier, guys. Listen to this. The two witnesses are the alleged killer, 46-year-old William Zielinski, who is charged with first-degree intentional homicide, and the victim's mother. You heard that right. The victim's mother, 37-year-old Tiffany Powell, who was dating Zielinski at the time and has since pleaded to multiple charges in connection with her son's death. Back in February, I guess it is, she went ahead and pleaded no contest. And from what I understand, she caught 15 years. Okay, here we go. Zielinski called 911 about 10:30 p.m. on October 19, 2020, and told the dispatcher that he had confronted Manatee Powell and an accomplice, Ashton Toddy, for allegedly stealing the animals. Listen to this. At first y'all thought it was like, killing over some low budget stuff, right? Like, how you gonna kill over some animals? Whew, these animals had some price tags on them, dude. Woo! And I worked in the pet trade for 13 years. I've been a reptile and fish guy my whole life, so I'll tell you right now, these are expensive animals, no doubt. All right, so a lizard valued at $17,000, a baby Burmese python, $7,000, a Nile crocodile worth $2,000. That dude crazy for having a Nile croc, bro. Those things get huge. It don't matter what you put them in, dude. Damn, that thing could have turned around and ate you. Probably should have. But yeah, okay. What else we got? Boa constrictor worth $575. Which I guess it's on the lower end. Still pretty. It's probably a fancy boa. Probably a fancy one. Maybe Peter Calla, Bob Clark line, something like that. He said the guns and alcohol had also been stolen from his property. Zielinski said that he shot at Manatee Powell after the teen attacked him. Despite claiming he shot in self-defense, prosecutors have emphasized that Manatee Powell was unarmed, right? And that after shooting the 18-year-old, Zielinski did not attempt to render aid. Well, from what I understand, he hit him with a shotty. I don't know how much aid you gonna give a man that's gonna work after you hit him with a shotgun, especially if it's close range, bro. I mean, without getting too graphic, you know what I mean? It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be pretty bad. I know all my hunters out there know what's up. So, all right. Powell was at the scene when her son was killed. She initially told police that her son took off his shirt to fight with Zielinski, and that's when the older man grabbed a gun from his vehicle and shot Manatee Powell. However, a doorbell camera showed Zielinski initially handed Powell the gun, which she pointed at her son before giving the firearm back to Zielinski. Come on, mama. Why you gonna lie? Technology done caught you slipping. Those Ring doorbells will get you every freaking time. I'm telling you. All right. We got some more. All right. Powell sentenced to 15 years in prison. Yeah, I heard about this part. 15 years in prison after pleading no contest to first degree, recklessly endangering safety, and guilty to being a felon in possession of a firearm in February. Woo! During her testimony, Powell said that she first realized her son had stolen from Zelensky after seeing his Snapchat account on her phone had a video of Manatee Powell flaunting a bottle of stolen liquor. Come on, boy. Can't be putting it up on social media. What are you thinking? Oh, man. She testified that her son shouted at Zelensky to put the gun down and fight like a man, but said he never put the firearm down. She further confirmed that Manatee Powell did not strike Zelensky and that he was unarmed throughout the encounter. After Powell's testimony, the prosecution rested in the case, and Zelensky's attorney moved for a directed verdict, which Judge Raymond Hubbard denied, reasoning that based on the evidence presented thus far, jurors could reasonably find the defendant guilty. Zelensky took the stand and provided jurors with an emotional testimony about the shooting. He said that after being informed about the robbery on October 15th by Powell, they went to Manatee Powell's apartment because he had a reason to believe that Manatee Powell might be involved. He said that when he brought up the theft, Manatee Powell got very defensive and didn't ask any questions about any of the details. Several days later, after the robbery, but before the shooting, Manatee Powell's girlfriend allegedly called Powell and warned her that Manatee Powell, who did not have a vehicle, had been asking around about getting rid of Zelensky to rob him. Or getting a ride to rob him. Bruh. This is a rough case, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a rough one because it's like, man, he went about confronting this kid all wrong, for one. He should have just got law enforcement involved, to be honest with you. Because at that point, it's like, dude, you know he robbed you. You got somebody saying that he was looking for a ride to rob you. Like, come on, man. Why are you gonna? I don't know, man. Some people handle just all wrong. I don't know if it's a power trip thing. I don't know. I mean, I'll be pretty upset getting my firearms and my reptiles stolen, especially that kind of money. I mean, that's serious. All right, what else we got? Zelensky said he found out about where Manatee Powell allegedly kept the animals and contacted law enforcement. However, he said a short while later he saw Riley running in the street, claiming he was yelling, "I'm going to get you and come fight me like a man." Yo, see, that's wild, dude. I mean, I guess he did. He tried. I mean, he tried to get the law involved, but it was a little too late, I guess. A little too late. He said he grabbed the shotgun from his car because he was scared of Riley closing the gap between them. Asked about his intent on the day of the shooting, Zelensky said it was only to find and return my animals safely home. We got some commentary. Were you looking to find Riley, Manatee Powell? His defense attorney asked. No, he replied. We were looking to hurt. Were you looking to hurt Riley? Absolutely not, Zelensky said. Did you intend to shoot Riley that night? No, Zelensky said. Did you intend to kill Riley that night? Absolutely not, Zelensky responded. Did you want Riley to die? His attorney asked. Zelensky immediately started shaking his head back and forth, placing his hand over his mouth and barely getting out the word no as he began to sob. He grabbed a tissue offered to him and spent the next few seconds wiping tears away from his eyes as he whispered, "Sorry." The trial and Zelensky's testimony will be continued on Thursday. And like I said, guys, I'm just getting caught up on this. Man, as of today, though, it's Thursday, right? And I know prosecution and defense is completely rested. So tomorrow, deliberations start. It's a rough one, bro. This is a rough one because, man, you go and steal a man's animals and you steal a man's firearms. I don't know what to say. That's going to put you in some serious danger. For sure. It's going to make somebody very upset. I know I'd be pretty upset. I don't know if I'd go out and shoot a kid, but then it's like, Zelensky tried to get the law enforcement involved, but before they could even follow up on it, the kids out running around the street calling him out. So it's like, what do you do about that? I mean, what can you do about that at that point? It's I don't know, man. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. And for the mom, right? For the mom, all right, your old man done pulled the shotty out, handed it to you, and then you're gonna point the gun at your kid? I'd have took that gun, took it off, you know what I mean? Got it out of the situation, and let your old man and your son go ahead and do battle, I guess, hand to hand, fair. I don't know how fair it is. His buddy was there too, but it is what it is. I would have been. That's how it should have went down. Why the gun went back in his possession? That baffles me. And I mean, I could see, a struggle happening and the gun going off. But if that youngster didn't actually physically attack Zelensky and he shot him anyways, bro, that's a wrap. That's a wrap. And from what it sounds like, that's what it is. Man, I'm really bummed that I missed this trial though, because this trial sounds like, it was a short trial, but it sounds like it would have been way more intriguing to watch than the Scott Peterson trial that I've been watching. And I try to follow 2 trials at a time, so I'm watching that YNW Melly, and then I'm watching the Scott Peterson. The Scott Peterson, man, that one's been drug out too long. I feel like they could have got all the information out they needed to really, cement the narrative and everything that went on with Scott Peterson being a coward. But with this trial right here, man, I don't know. He's guilty. He's going to catch time for this, because it's like, I understand the kid stole your stuff. I understand how upset I'd be. Definitely, I mean, really, because I'm a gun guy and a reptile guy, so I definitely understand that. But how you going to shoot the kid? How you going to shoot him with a shotty, right? And then you're not going to render aid, even though I don't know what kind of aid you're going to render with the 12 gauge shotgun. That's pretty much, that's a game ender. It's over, right? End game situation, pretty much. But yeah, man, it's a crazy one, dude. It's a crazy one. I mean, everything about it. I mean, the theft, the amount of money on everything, and then the mom being involved. Actually, and then the mom pointing the gun at her own kid. It's I don't know what to say about it, man. I don't know what to say about it. But I'm going to do my best to try to keep up on the deliberation tomorrow as soon as it starts, to see what's going to go on. Just from this little bit of details in this short trial right here, I'm going to say more than likely 90% he's going to end up catching that guilty verdict. And I'll go ahead ballpark, let's say 3 hours, 4 hours max on the deliberation, and they're going to come back with a guilty verdict, because it's, you know what I mean? The mom already pleaded no contest as catching 15 years. She lied about a bunch of stuff, even though the stuff she lied about kind of helped Zelensky look a little bit better, because it was like she lied to make it seem like he was directly at fault, like he just did it, instead of like implicating herself in the situation. The ring cam done caught her up on that lie. But even with that being said, her lying and this and that, man, they're gonna get him. They're gonna convict him. That dude's done. He's gonna catch it. But the question is, are they gonna get him? Because he's up from. It's a murder charge with the death penalty attached. But I guess the jury's gonna get instructions that they can hit him with the lesser charge. So you're looking at life. I got a feeling what's going to happen. Just to throw it out here. Pretty sure 3 to 4 hours max deliberation. And I don't think they're going to come back with a death penalty verdict. I think they're going to give him the lesser charge, and he'll do life. Probably a possibility of parole after 25. More than likely. But yeah, guys, man, I just want to jump up here and give a little rundown on that one, because this case, it got kind of like washed out in the news. Like, no, I don't know of any other true crime creator that's covering it. And like I said, I'm bummed that I got on it day 3. Like, that's, come on, man, I needed that one. I would. That's right up my alley. Exotic animals, reptiles, firearms. Like, God, man, I wish I would have caught on to this one. But anyways, guys, hopefully you enjoyed that little rundown. If you didn't already know about this trial, now you do. And tomorrow, like I said, I'll try to keep up on the deliberation to see what happens with it, and I'll bring you guys back the verdict for sure on it. But remember what I said: 3 to 4 hours, and they're gonna hit him with that lesser charge, 25 to life. With that being said, guys, it's your boy, the Piscine Predator, aka TPP, baby. And until next video, I'm out, y'all. Much love. Peace.